Hi, it's Shotzi here again, Andrew Shaw. Now with my third installment of working on my students' painting. As I've said in each installment, this was, of course, not only with the student's permission. Once she had decided to abandon the painting, she just wasn't feeling good about it. And I'm endeavoring to see what I can do with it and maybe show her that sometimes it's hard to see what's potential when we have where we're at feels so far away from something we might like. It's hard to stay confident and have faith that we can get the paintings where we want. As per usual, moving all around, not staying in any one place for very long at all. Really trying to get that orangey yellow golden look. Get some of it into the waves, especially down the center where the sun is reflecting in the water. Really trying to neaten up the sky as well. Sky isn't something I'm really crazy about, and I'm not sure what my changes will ultimately look like. But in keeping with my philosophy, I'm simply going to try and see where it goes. And I can always change things, or I can just continue to go with it and keep working at it until I get to a place where I'm happy, where I like it. There's no time limit on producing a painting. There's no real limit on how much and how many layers you can add. So working in the water now, just extending some of those little small waves, the sense of the water lapping towards the shore, creating some darkness under as the waves are breaking, getting some darks, and same with that horizon line, trying to keep it nice and straight, nice and level. And then going under the white with some dark. And moving all around, now back up in the sky. Also, as I've said before, many of the colors that you're going to be using in the sky, ideally in a seascape, are represented in the water and vice versa. And keep some consistency of color because the water is reflecting the sky. It's like a mirror. Intensifying some of those breaking waves. Now moving into the more quiet, gentle part in the water as we get closer to the shore. I think it's very important that we really mix up color quite a bit. We can have our basic themes, and this one certainly does, blue and yellow and orange, black, I guess, and white. But that blue doesn't mean one type of blue. That yellow doesn't mean one type of yellow. I can use a variety of different shades of yellow that some are quite different from each other. And in many ways, the more colors that I use, the more interesting the painting becomes, and the more closely it resembles reality. As things are rarely simple colors, they're more a combination. Getting close to being done here. A few minor touch-ups. And there we are, finished with this installment. You can see the changes I've made from the student painting. And I'm going to be doing one more installment. Please stay tuned for that. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.